If you guys are looking for the cheapest coins on the market, be sure to check out easymutt.com. Use discount code DSG at checkout for 10% off your order. Link is in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Yo, what is going on, guys? It is DSG here coming at you today with another Madden 24 video, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get coins right on Madden 24. In case you guys didn't know in the channel, all I do is talk about no money spend methods. If you guys are looking for coins, trading points, or XP, this is the place to be, because like I said, all I do is post no money spend methods. As always, if you guys have any questions on what I talk about in today's video, make sure you guys leave a comment down below, and I will answer your comment as soon as possible. Today, I have the best coin making methods. We got a lot of new good cards today. We have a crazy offer in the store that has allowed the market to crash a lot with the high-end cards. So we're going to talk about that today. That's going to be a pretty big part of this video. And so I'm going to start this video off, actually, is going to be with these new cards. Tomorrow's going to be pretty crazy as well, because this pack in the store will affect the cards that come out tomorrow with the like cover athlete promo cards. So I'll go over that as well tomorrow. So let's dive into it right now. How can we make coins right now? This is going to be a little bit of an investment thing. I normally would not invest this early into a new overall, and it's kind of different. Usually we invest in like the cards that go into sets. However, right now, I kind of like where some of these cards are at price-wise. I'll explain the one card that I really like, and a couple cards that I really like. So we'll go over that right now. Obviously, you need a lot of coins to get into this. So starting off here, it's going to be Ed Too Tall Jones. Just a select few cards here that you can actually invest in to make coins off of, and I'll give you guys target prices, all sort of stuff like that, and you know, just keep it simple. So Ed Too Tall Jones, this dude is skyrocketing in price right now, so it could be a little bit different right now. This card, when I was writing down my notes for this video, was 360K. That was 15 minutes ago. He's about 400K right now, and this is being recorded like 6 or so hours after that pack was put in the store. So if you can find this Ed Too Tall Jones for like 350, if he ever goes back down, this card is like a 500,000-600,000 coin card. He's the best pass rusher in the game, in my opinion. So if you guys can get this card for 350, just hold on to it. This card will go up in price a little bit more. It's a really, really good card. So there's that first card you can invest in. This is where it gets really fun, though. And I like the potential in these two a lot. Like a lot. So this is pretty important. I have not checked their prices since like earlier in the week, or earlier this morning, I mean. So these cards here, these Monday mix-up cards, these are ones you want to invest in my opinion. You know, look, your target price should be under 300K, 300K or less. That's your target price. The reason being, you cannot build these cards in sets like Legends. These cards can only be attainable by pulling them in packs. And you know what? Right now, there's a surplus of these cards on the auction house because everyone was pulling them in packs. So it's pretty important here. These cards are extremely cheap right now. Don't worry about Stephon Gilmore, I wouldn't say. Like, that's not really a card you should worry about. Wide receivers are a dime a dozen. We get new wide receivers every single week. I get it. This card is really good. He should get 0 chill chemistry at some point as well. I put that on Twitter earlier. But this Josh Allen, right? Probably the best user in the game. He gets lurk hard to 0 AP, super tall, really good stats, man zone, all that sort of thing. In terms of the user, this is like the best user in the game. Expect this card to increase in price. Target price should be 300K or less. The only way you can get this card is through packs. So that's why I think this investment is pretty valuable. So I want to get that out of the way early because this is pretty important here. These cards could stay the same. I don't expect them to drop very much until we get new cards coming out. So it's a very safe investment, I'd say. These cards can't drop any more than what they really already have. So until we get a new overall, that is. So there you guys go. Safest investments right now. Let's talk about as well some sets you guys can do to make some coins here. Now, I'm not going to give you guys the exact sets here, but it's just a general rule of thumb here. This almost works always in Madden. Always, like, you know, at a certain point in the day, one of these sets are profitable. It's going to be the AKA sets and Team of the Week sets. Any one of these sets could be profitable. The way to go about doing this is to check the price of the set cards here, so you have it in mind. What are 89s going for? 89 overalls right now are going for about 45K, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I'll talk about that in a minute, actually, because there's a better way to get coins using these 89 overalls. But just by building these sets, sometimes the market doesn't correct itself, and these cards can be profitable of upwards of like 50 to 75K in profit from building these sets. So just take some time if you guys want to look through some of these Team of the Week and AKA sets. There are some decent profits to look for in there. My recommendation would be like 92 and 91s. 91s might not even be that good. Maybe just the 92s. So just check that out. Could be worth it if you guys want to put some time in there. Last night, I was buying some training points to flip some cards, or to do some rerolls, and I actually pulled an LTD Fred Warner. I put that on Twitter. But I want to show you guys something right now. I discovered this filter is really good for flipping cards. You see a lot of good deals here on this filter. I'll show you guys right now. It's just going to be Team of the Week and AKA. That is it. You're just flipping through these cards here, filter by newest, and then just go all offense, all defense. With AK, it's different. There's only 97 of these cards posted, so I don't have to go offense, defense. But right here, 88s. This target price to buy an 88 is going to be about 30, I'd say like 32, 31,000 coins. Resell at about 38k plus. They will sell eventually. It just depends on how many of those cards are on the auction house at once. And then with these 89s, you can sell them for basically 50k and buy in at 40k. So you can make some decent profit off those as well. Team of the week is a little different. There's a little bit more of these cards here on the auction house. So they're a little bit cheaper, I believe. If we go here, yeah, like 88s are, oh no, these are a little more expensive actually. That's not how it was last night. So these are a little more expensive actually. So just adjust accordingly to flipping these cards. I did most of my time because I was using this to buy training, just buying the AKA cards. And these can work pretty well. Another thing that works well is Redux, flipping these Redux cards. Something about this, these are fairly cheap for their overall. Some of them are way overly expensive, but I saw this guy here. I had him earlier in the year, but I noticed this card was getting posted for like 28k quite a few times, and you can sell this card for like 35k. So that's free coins there. A really good filter. Recommend you guys check this out. And if you're looking to buy training, look at Reduxes on this filter right here, and then look at AKs with this filter. Basically the same overall here for Reduxes and AKs. So I recommend you guys do that. It's worth your time. So yeah, that is that. The best sets, the best cards to flip. One more thing to flip cards here is going to be just zero chill cards. I talked about this yesterday, but it's just going to be 86 overall zero chill. One thing about what I do in my videos is I try to give you guys a method for every single budget. If you don't have 50k, most of you guys can get 14,000 coins. And if you don't, go play some solos. Just my advice to you guys there. But flip these 86s. A lot of people are still pulling these through rerolls and zero chill packs and stuff like that. You're going to see a lot of these cards getting posted. Make sure you filter by every individual position. Wide receiver, cornerback seem to be the best. And I believe center, center was good? I found this out in the video yesterday. Center seemed like it was pretty good as well. So just check that out. Look at these different filters. Resell for about 15k, buying at 12.5k or less. You'll see a ton of these cards get posted for like 10k or less. So really good filter here. Also really good training. It just takes a long time to buy up all your training if you're buying a ton of 86s. So there's that. And one more thing I want to talk about here is in the present store. So let's go to that right now. So every single year we get presents here in Madden Ultimate Team, and these are always, pretty much always, guaranteed profit. At least it's a good way to make coins if you buy in at the right price. However, it's a little bit different this year. I think the only way to get snowflakes as of right now is buying cards that are incredibly overpriced. So that's not the way we're going to do this. Now, next week we're getting a head-to-head event, and if it's anything like Most Feared, just looking at the way that this store here is laid out, it is basically identical to the way the Most Feared store was laid out with treats. Now, this like snowflake head-to-head event thing should give us 15,000 snowflakes per Super Bowl, and that means you're gonna have to win. If you just want to buy all of the mysteries, all of the lavishes, and like all of the nices, you're gonna have to win about 15 Super Bowls to get all these. So I'm gonna go for it. It's gonna take about 3 weeks. I only have about 3 weeks to do this, and some of these days I'm gonna be gone. So I'm gonna do my best to get all these presents here. It's gonna take about 15 Super Bowl wins. So if you guys are looking to do this and get these presents, more than likely, the only way to get these is going to be through the head-to-head event. So if you guys are looking to build your team up, now is your time to build your team. While some of these 93s are cheap on the auction house with the zero chill promo and stuff like that, build your team now. Prices will be a little more expensive next week with the new cards that we get. Those should be regular, like a 400 to 450k price on the champion cards. So yeah, expect this present store to be very similar to zero chill, the same way we get the rewards. It's going to be winning Super Bowls, probably 15,000 snowflakes per Super Bowl. This just looks very, very similar to the way it was laid out with Most Feared. So that's my prediction there. Just to give you guys a heads up on what you're going to have to do. If you have been away from the game, I recommend getting your practice back in. I've been playing some head-to-head seasons as well, just to get my practice back into this and then prepare for that event so I can go all in on it and hopefully win 15 Super Bowls and get as many presents as I can. I'm not going to do the math, but it looks like, well, what is that? 120 plus 50, 170. I guess I did just do the math, but 170 presents, kind of an L right there, but it is what it is. You got to grind a lot for these, so I hope they're actually rewarding of good cards. What scares me here is that the lavish present is 25,000 snowflakes less than the 93. So is like this is like a large present in previous years. Is that like an 87 overall or an 88 overall? That'd be really disappointing if that was the case, but who knows? we'll see what happens. I'm pretty interested to see how this all goes. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe below. And once again, be ready to build your team up. Buy your cards now to build your Zero Chill theme team. I just built mine today. I just wanted to point that out one more time. Really, really important. Next week should be pretty crazy with that event coming out on Thursday. That's when I imagine they'd put this event out. So hope you have a great day. Stay safe for me. Peace out.